From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather today.
Mostly clear skies overnight, and temperatures will continue to drop because of those clear skies, the light winds, and the dry low-level air mass. That means the radiational cooling is efficient, so we drop on out of the 70s through the 60s into the mid to upper 50s for most of us, although some areas, especially here north of Highway 64 in Middle Tennessee, could definitely get down into the lower 50s by daybreak here on our Tuesday morning. Otherwise, it's mid to upper 50s, maybe even close to 60 back toward Iuka, Mississippi. Still mostly sunny for the first part of the day, but clouds increasing by later in the afternoon and especially the evening. Still enough sunshine with the dry low-level air mass to get us into the upper 80s and lower 90s, but that will be the hottest day of the next 7 as clouds and rainfall start keeping the temperatures down. Those clouds spread in Tuesday night and thicken up for Wednesday, and then late Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, rain starts to spread into the area, and then it gets heavy along with gusty winds. Thursday night into Friday is what will be Hurricane Francine, and its remnants pull up to the west of our area over the lower Mississippi Valley. That continues through Friday, and even lingering showers on into our Saturday and Sunday, and maybe even Monday as well as the system slowly dissipates. Here's how the local threats and impacts from Francine shake out across our viewing area. And by our viewing area, we mean southern Middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, and far northeast Mississippi. That's our service territory. Heavy rain is likely Thursday night, and in parts of Friday, but some rain moves in as early as late Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night. A general 2 to 4 inches of rain is expected, but where there are some training feeder bands on the outer circulation, there could definitely be some isolated higher totals. We don't have any way to specifically nail down where those would happen just yet. We will get higher confidence in that as we get closer, but there could be some higher totals in the area where some feeder bands train across the region. Breezy conditions are expected Thursday into Friday. Wind gusts of 20 to 30 miles per hour will be common, and occasionally you may see a gust up toward 40 miles per hour or so. Now, Thursday and Thursday night, in our local area, I don't expect much at all of a tornado threat. I think that stays well to the south because as that rain first moves in Wednesday night and Thursday, it falls into what will initially be a dry low-level air mass. Just like in the winter months when we have rain spreading north of a warm front and it falls into dry low-level air, that will cause evaporational cooling. It will cause the temperatures to drop. It will cause the low levels to stabilize, and that stable air gets locked into the low levels for Thursday and Thursday night. So something would have to radically change in order for there to be a tornado threat in our local area of the Tennessee Valley Thursday or Thursday night. However, that could start to change by Friday because what happens is as the system lifts northward off to our west, we start to wrap in some drier air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. That allows a few cloud breaks to happen and a little bit of sunshine in amongst the clouds on Friday. That heats up the lower atmosphere, destabilizes things, and adds instability, that storm fuel, to the mix. And there will be just enough spin still in the atmosphere to cause storms to rotate if there's enough instability for them to develop. So it's still very uncertain. This is not a guarantee, but because there may actually be some instability in place on Friday, there could be the threat of a few spin-up tornadoes, especially late morning through the afternoon. So we'll have to watch things very carefully. We'll update that threat as we get closer and things become more certain. The organized remnants of Francine move out of the area Friday night with the heavier rain. However, Francine gets absorbed into an upper level low near our area that just sits and spins through the weekend. So we're not expecting widespread heavy rain over the weekend, but off and on periods of showers are likely Saturday, Sunday, even into the start of next week. So before Francine moves in, we'll be in the mid to upper 80s to lower 90s here for Tuesday and Wednesday. And then the clouds and rain keep us in the 70s Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if not even into Sunday and early next week. We may have to bump these temperatures down based on the latest data. We're just looking for a little more consistency. But once the clouds and rain move in, it's going to be on the cooler side here with daytime highs only into the mid to upper 70s. But before then, kids get on the bus tomorrow morning. Weather looking just fine. starting out in the 50s at first, and then eventually the lower 70s as kids head towards school with a mostly clear sky. Clouds start to thicken up a bit by the afternoon, but still plenty enough sunshine to get things up into the upper 80s and lower 90s. And then clouds continue to thicken Tuesday night into Wednesday. Maybe a few showers late afternoon or evening Wednesday. Steadier rain moves in overnight Wednesday and gets heavy with gusty winds because of Francine Thursday night into Friday. We'll also have to watch for the possibility, not a guarantee, the possibility of a couple of stronger rotating thunderstorms on Friday. Will certainly do that. Lingering showers into the weekend, if not early next week. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. I'm filling in for Ben Luna tomorrow morning, so I'll be back at 4 a.m. with your Wake Up Weather Forecast.